Welcome to this video. I'm going to dye my hair pink today. It is currently reading week. This is where we don't have classes, contact hours, so no lectures or tutorials. I'm back home in London. I am so excited for Halloween coming up. It's literally my favourite day of the year, to be honest. And because it's on a Monday this year, there's something's going on the weekend before. My costume arrived today. It's perfect. I mean, it's very small for me, but that's fine. We're just gonna squeeze on Halloween. And my outfit actually requires pink hair as well, so it's perfect. And I'm hopefully doing a vlog for that as well, so I'm so excited for that. I've made some notes on my laptop, but it's not too structured. I'm literally just gonna dye my hair. I have this top on, which is what I wore at like 12 years old. I thought it's fine if it gets messy because it's literally just tie-dye. So I've got this bowl, I've covered it in cling film, and if you just see the setup right now, my phone is literally propped right there. We've got these, we've got the beloved bed sheet from the previous hair dye video, which has been used for so many things. It's come so in handy. My flatmates have used it for like spray painting the beer pong table, which looks absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Got another one so I can cover it around my shoulders, and I've got the beautiful hair dyes here. I've just put a bunch of this conditioner in and all of the different colors. Oh, okay, didn't realize I was gonna slide that much. I feel like you can't really see the difference, but the one on the right is like the raspberry red color, and the one on the left is like the bright pink one. Because I literally don't have a brush, I've just scrunched up one of the tubes and I'm gonna mix it with that. DIY queen. Oh, I've got the Olaplex. Okay, I'm gonna add some squirts of Olaplex because we love hair health and protecting the hair. I'll do a little clip of this. The Olaplex smells so good. The hair dye does not smell as good, but it has really good associations in my brain, so I love the smell of it. The cling feels like properly coming up. Oopsies. Okay, right, this is where we're at. It does look quite red, really red in the camera actually, but we're just gonna pray. Normally, it comes out pretty different to how it actually is in the bowl. I do not have a technique for this. Shoot, I forgot to put on the, right. I forgot to put on the bed sheet over my shoulders. We're off to a great start. There we go. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, as I mentioned, right now is reading week. So that's week 6 of teaching. So we've had 5 weeks of teaching so far, and overall it's been good. So I study maths and psychology at the University of St Andrews. This semester in particular, I'm taking mostly maths modules, and then next semester I'm going on a study abroad to Melbourne, Australia, which I'm so excited for. I'm kind of terrified, kind of excited, of course. So that is where I'm studying mostly psychology modules, and I kind of wanted to split it like that. Okay, so overall I was like quite nervous because I hadn't really done that much maths in a while. As in, even the previous years, because of my degree route, I didn't really do a lot of maths, and this is like 3rd year maths, so it's honours years, so things actually count. But yeah, I was quite nervous, but I think having lectures back in person, I was so happy about. It's so good seeing people in person again. I just really like seeing people. I think it makes just such a difference. Having little study groups as well has been really nice. Okay, I'm vibing with this. Please be pretty, please be pretty. Okay. So, other thing I was going to talk about, work-life balance. I'll talk a little bit at first about the going outside of things. This semester, as I mentioned, I was a little bit nervous about doing so many maths modules. And so, honestly, after Starfield, which I have a recent video about, like, what am I doing? Like, I just don't have a technique. Like, is that even a straight line? I don't know. But after Starfields, I genuinely did not go out for 2 weeks. And that sounds so dramatic. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so brave. I didn't go out for 2 weeks. But for me, for some reason, at university, that is a long time. And so I did get a lot done. I studied a lot. But I realized I am just a party girl at heart. And partying is great for your mental health. But no, like I really love going out. I think it's such a good stressor for me. Let my hair down a little bit, no pun intended. Especially with Halloween coming up, I've got a few events coming up for that. I just love dressing up, and I feel like at uni there's just so many opportunities to dress up. I forgot to brush my hair before this, which is why it's making it so much more difficult. Okay, and another thing is maintaining societies and also exercise. I joined volleyball and horse riding this semester. I've never done either of them before. I just thought I'd push myself out my comfort zone and honestly just try something new. And they were fun. I think horse riding, I am really loving. It is just such an expensive hobby that I cannot do it every week. I do have a part-time job though. Oh yeah, last lesson, I did fall off the horse, but there were no injuries happened, everything was chill. And the horse was super well behaved as well, so it was so nice. This video is honestly just like FaceTime styled, except it's just me talking to the camera. We love to see it. And I'm also chaotically trying to dye my hair pink. I really hope this is gonna come out. Yeah, I think that looks like it's gonna come out pink. Yeah. Just gonna pray. Oh my god, so much hair is coming out. Ah! Jesus. Oh yeah, so one thing as well, I feel like at uni, time just goes so fast. Time in uni is just like completely different. I'll turn around and like 4 weeks have gone by. It is absolutely insane. And so I think that it kind of forces me to try be very intentional with my time, because it's so easy for it to just like all go, because there's always people about, which is obviously I absolutely love, but just one thing and another, and you can end up chatting to people. Like in the main library now, I will sit on the first floor, which is the one where you can do collaborative work, but it's honestly just like a bit of a social space. Like you obviously study, but I definitely go there sometimes to just know that I will see people in St Andrews and have a little chit chat. But yeah, point of the story is that I really want to just make more time for my hobbies. I really like to do art. It makes me feel so calm and it's so good for my brain and my soul. But I feel like at university there's just so much going on all the time that sometimes that just doesn't become your priority, and it's really easy to let it slip by. Okay, this is where we're at so far. Oh my god, there is so much of my hair is literally coming out because I didn't brush it. I mean, also because it's falling off my head because I've dyed it so many times, but we're not gonna talk about it. Okay, it's looking pink. Honestly, it's looking red on camera, but pink in person, I promise. Anyway, I keep deviating from my point. So I have this evening with one of my friends, Fizzy. She's been in one of my videos before, I think my Starfields one. And we basically have this evening where we meet up. We first probably go to Aldi to get some groceries and we cook a really nice dinner together. Fizzy is literally the best student chef that I know. It is actually a bit of a joke, and I just feel so grateful to be a recipient of some of that talent. But we have these evenings where each week, once a week, we cook together and then we just have a really chilled evening. And what it's usually been is that we do art during the evenings, and we kept that up for like a really long time. But because of this first half of the semester, because there's just been things going on, I've actually, each of these sessions, I feel like I'm not making them sacred because I haven't been doing art in them. I've been like either catching up on like work that I need to do that I didn't get around to doing. So for next semester, I really want to just make the time to make sure I get that fitted in, because it's important to me and it's very easy for it to slip by because uni time is kind of crazy. I think one of the things that I'm going to try really hard is to adapt like some early mornings. So I used to, like literally 2 years ago when it was like COVID and stuff, I kind of forced myself to get into a routine to basically wake up, like go to sleep really early, wake up really early. And it took me a really long time to get into that habit because, you know, scrolling on my phone before bed and also my brain not being used to it. But eventually I managed to dial my body clock back and wake up really early. And I feel like those times help me so much, because it's those times in the mornings where you feel like no one expects anything of you. You're just, anything you do is almost extra, if that makes sense. And the world is so quiet. You're like, it's just me here. No one else exists. Yeah, that was so good to like almost ground me a lot as well. So I think my hack is going to be, obviously on the nights where I'm going out to party. Oh my god, I hope this isn't flicking everywhere. No, it's not. I will be up quite late, but on the nights that I'm not, and if I don't have like something in the evening, for example like volleyball or something like that, then I will just try and get to sleep really early, and then hopefully use those early mornings to make more time for things like studying, reading before lectures, and just making that prep to make more time so that I can have time for other things. But I think that's like such a big part of uni. It's like when I was in sixth form, I feel like all I really had to focus on, because I did not party, I was not a cool kid like that. I genuinely just did maths all the time. I loved it. And obviously I still love it now, but I think at uni, it's such like a holistic approach. Your entire life at uni is all interlinked, and especially in St Andrews, I feel like so many things are interlinked, which is what I love about it. Your whole lifestyle, everything's kind of like within St Andrews. And then sometimes you gotta get out the bubble a little bit, which is why this week in London is so good for me. Okay, this is where we're at. It's looking quite nice. Like, I kind of like it, and I like how it does look alright with the root as well. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, what else did I write down to talk about? Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so I really need to meal prep more. So in general, I try to like meal prep because I feel like for me, like blocking out a certain amount of time to cook and then just like having it there so I can heat it up works quite well for me. But this semester, I literally ate out way too much, and that is definitely one of the biggest factors that drained my bank account this first half of the semester. It was good because I would like, it would be a nice like catch up with friends, and also use it as my study break as well as like eating a meal, which, you know, it's like, okay, lunchtime, you've got to eat anyway, like why not catch up with some friends as well. But it kind of got a bit OTT, to be honest. So I just want to be better at preparing my meals, maybe like cook with friends more as well. Oh, but another good thing is that our student union main bar, they have food during the daytime on weekdays, and it is cheap and it is also actually pretty decent. But the best thing on the menu, the big breakfast. Oh my gosh, big full Scottish breakfast. You get hash browns, sausages, bacon, potato scone, tomato, mushrooms, fried egg, I don't know if I already said egg, butter on toast, and beans. Oh my god, it's like the whole lot. And there's a vegetarian option as well. And you can literally get the whole thing, and it is so much food for like £6, and it is amazing. And, oh whoops. And I have this little tradition, so well, it's supposed to be more of us, but sometimes it's fallen through. So me and my good maths pal Alex, we go and get big breakfast every Friday. It's like, it's a thing. It is an actual fix that is needed to be satisfied. But yeah, big breakfast is literally so yummy. And it's perfect because we get it on Fridays, and I normally have a 9 AM lecture on Fridays. And then afterwards I'm feeling quite chill. Uh-oh, I've got some on my leg. So much hair is coming out. Oh my gosh. You know what? I have thick hair, so it's like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, yeah, so one other thing as well is I am going to try be intentional with keeping my space tidy. It very easily got very messy, and because I normally don't spend a lot of time at home and in my room, I'm usually out and about. Oh shoot, a massive dollop of hair dye just fell. But yeah, I think, you know, tidy space, tidy mind. Okay, here we go. I think general reflections from the first semester, it was like generally good. Honestly, the most like mentally stable I've been, me as I'm like dyeing my hair bright pink. And I was a bit nervous about it being so maths dominant, But I actually feel like a proper maths student again. And although I do join maths and psychology, and obviously I love psychology, but I do identify as a maths student the most in my heart. And it feels good to be back. And I feel challenged this semester. Okay. I feel like I'm the type of person who like wants to do it all basically. And I've learned many times that I have to be intentional, plan things, because that is kind of a recipe for burnout. But I feel like that's some of the really cool learning stages of uni as well. And I know I've been saying this a million times, but I'm just so grateful things are back in person, because it just feels so much less like you're in it by yourself. You know, when it's online, I had this thing where sometimes I was like, is this actually difficult? Like, I don't know if I'm just the one finding it difficult. It's like more difficult to just like say, oh, are you guys finding this like tricky as well? But then in person, it's like, oh, I actually find this kind of difficult. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically, I just feel like things are so much nicer in person. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to do this last bit, and I'm attempting to also make a little TikTok or Instagram reel sort of thing. So I'm going to film that clip as well. I'll come back with it all covered. Okay, so I feel like up until this point I was like, I'm not sure, but it is looking pink. And so is this bedsheet, so is my neck. I've low-key made a bit of a mess on here as well, so I'm about to clean it. Whoops, I'm gonna try put some acetane, aka nail polish remover, on it and hope it works. Look how much hair came out. Oh my God. What?